What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we have WWE top 10 greatest WrestleMania moments of all time. I'm going to be taking every single WrestleMania and taking the top 10 greatest moments from all of them. Now, let's start off with number 10, Stone Cold heel turn. WrestleMania 17 was the second match between The Rock and Stone Cold, and this was the most memorable match because of the ending. As they were wrestling, Mr. McMahon came out, and we were all confused to why he came out. For the first time, Stone Cold aligned himself with Vince McMahon. It was a scene you would think you'd never see. Although his run as a heel wasn't that great, this was a good ass heel turn, guys. Number 9, Icon versus Icon. WrestleMania 18 marks the most iconic match of all time. The Rock versus Hulk Hogan, the two biggest stars of their time. Even though I think it should have been Stone Cold all the time. No, it should have been Stone Cold. He was the best. Anyways, there were icons of their generations going at it. You have to watch this match with the crowd because you can hear the intensity in the arena. Everybody wanted to see this match. The Rock went on to win the match, but we will never forget this great match. Honestly, it will be one of the greatest matches of all time just because of the history around it. Number 8, Daniel Bryan's WrestleMania moment. Weeks leading up to WrestleMania 30, the fans started the yes movement. Every week we would hear yes, yes, yes roaring throughout the crowd. The WWE was forced to push Daniel Bryan to the main event of WrestleMania 30. But first, he needed to defeat Triple H. After beating Triple H, he also took down Randy Orton and Batista, earning him the WWE Championship. The fans finally got to see his WrestleMania moment. This was a sight to remember, guys. I remember watching my friends, and I was actually really stoked. I was excited. I was like, no way, Daniel Bryan is the greatest. And then he got injured. But we don't talk about that. You know, Daniel Bryan's the GOAT. Number 7, boyhood dream. Ever since he was a kid, Shawn Michaels dreamt of being WWE Champion. After years of hard work, he finally made it into the WWE. And after years of blood, sweat, and tears, he was put into the main event of WrestleMania 12 against Bret Hart for the WWE Championship in an hour Iron Man match. Shawn Michaels would go on to defeat Bret Hart in sudden death over time. More importantly, his dream became a reality. Number 6, Stone Cold's WrestleMania moment. Stone Cold was on fire. People knew Stone Cold was the next big thing in wrestling, but he had one more challenge to accomplish before solidifying his star power. That man was Shawn Michaels. WrestleMania 14's main event was Stone Cold versus Shawn Michaels for the WWE Championship. With the help of Mike Tyson, Stone Cold became the WWE Champion. After winning, Stone Cold was forever engraved in WWE history. Number 5, Seth Rollins cash-in. The main event of WrestleMania 31 wasn't the greatest match. It was Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship, but the finish is one to remember. Usually people cash in the Money in the Bank after or before a match, you know? Seth Rollins was the first person to insert himself into the match while it was happening with the briefcase. He made it a triple threat match and defeated both Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar to become WWE Champion. The entire crowd was actually shocked because no one expected someone to insert themselves in the match, and they loved Seth Rollins, meaning they cheered even more when he won. Number 4, Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit. The 20th anniversary of WrestleMania had two amazing matches for the main titles. Eddie Guerrero beating Kurt Angle to retain his WWE Championship, and Chris Benoit won a triple threat match against Shawn Michaels and Triple H to become the World Heavyweight Champion. After both Eddie and Chris won their matches, they were in the ring together, holding up their titles. What makes this so great is because nobody believed these two small people could have become champions, but they did. They started a new generation, showing that small guys can be champions. Another example of this is when Zack Ryder, Daniel Bryan, and CM Punk were all champions in the ring that one moment on Raw, but this was the original one. Number 3, the ending of the streak. The 1 in 21-1. Up until WrestleMania 30, The Undertaker was undefeated at WrestleMania. He had 21 wins and 0 losses. In 21 years, this guy never lost at WrestleMania. It was actually incredible. It seemed as if the streak was going to live on forever. But after 3 F5s, Brock Lesnar went on for the pin, and the ref counted 1, 2, 3. Everyone in the arena could not believe it, as I can show you guys some of their reactions. Here, let me show you. I was watching with my friends, and I remember talking and saying 1, 2, kick out in sarcasm, but he never kicked out. I'll never forget our faces after it happened. No one will ever forget this moment. Number 2, the infamous double turn. WrestleMania 13 was the biggest face and heel turn in the history of the WWE. Sorry NWO, you're in WCW, so you don't count. It was Stone Cold versus Bret Hart in a submission match. Bret Hart had Stone Cold in the sharpshooter, and Stone Cold wasn't tapping. So instead of tapping, he just passed out. Bret Hart wasn't letting go after the match was over for a little, which kind of showed he was becoming a heel, and fans loved that Stone Cold didn't tap, and this was the beginning of them liking him. This made Stone Cold the babyface we all know and love. If this never happened, who knows if Stone Cold would be who he is. Number 1, Hulk Hogan slamming Andre the Giant. Alright guys, I had to pick this moment as my number 1 because it's probably the most iconic moment in WrestleMania history. When you think of WrestleMania, you think of this moment. The crowd has never seen someone that big get lifted and slammed. I love the setup of the match and the moment itself. It is what made WrestleMania a special event. Thanks for watching the video guys, hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more. Also, let me know what you want to see next in my top 10s. Thanks for watching again, take care and spike your hair.